Hi there, welcome to the cloud. Let's play some Disney Sorcerer's Arena. I will see you over there. Okay, welcome back my friends. Today in the Disney Arena we have Scar's Lair is the new event that came up. I'm sure a lot of you have never seen this before. That just happened to be the event that was running when I started the game, so I don't have the best Lion King collection of characters to be attacking this with, but that's probably where a lot of you new players are. You're just coming into the game and this is the first time you're seeing it. For those of you that have been playing the game for a while in the beta, there are a few differences that you might want to be aware of. We'll just go over a quick history of that. It's a little closer to the Mulan event. They're going for coins and then opening some chests. Previously, you had these keys that you could get by playing through the regular phases of the game, like heroes and villains, but it wasn't a guaranteed drop. It was a random chance, which isn't as good. You could also obviously buy those keys, but now it is a straightforward event, a little similar. I think what they're doing is they're trying to go for a little more consistency, so you know what to expect when you go for these kind of events now. So if we take a look how it is laid out now, what you're going to see is it's a tiered event where you will be gaining the new characters, which will then allow you to progress on to the next stage. So in the first stage, in the Vile Cavern here, you will be able to get these Rafiki tokens, which will then unlock Rafiki for you. And after you get Rafiki, you will move on to this Boneyard, where you will be able to get the tokens for Simba. Once you have Simba and Rafiki, you'll be able to move on up to this final Showdown, where, like we mentioned before, it no longer requires these keys, but the requirements for this now will be to have Rafiki and Simba, and it is a heroes event as we are battling the villains. So you'll be taking those guys in, and there are a few more tiers than there used to be, so you will be able to climb up a little higher and get a few more of these Scar tokens to unlock Scar. So that's the event as it is now. And if we go into here to remember my progress from the last time, the tactics as we go through these tiers are probably going to be about the same in terms of difficulty. Whatever tier you're at, it's going to be more or less the same. The gameplay from stage to stage doesn't really change. You're going to be facing the same enemies. And in this first one in the Vile Cavern, you're going to have to defeat all of the opponents, and all of those opponents are going to be Hyenas. So I'm going to go up to the first level where I have not unlocked yet and jump in with my heroes team. So this is a typical heroes team that you'll probably have as a starting player. I know a lot of you will have some of the Aladdin characters as well. That's not something I focused on originally, so I have a Sully and a Buzz to go in here with. I kind of neglected some of my hero characters in favor of going for that AoE team, which is mostly made up of villains, which you've probably seen if you've been following these videos. So let's jump in here with these guys. So here we go into the Vile Cavern Phase One of the Scar's Layers event. Alright, pretty ominous looking green smoke there. So this is what you'll come across. These are the hyenas. The ones you want to look out for are these bone-tossing hyenas. They're going to do you the most damage. General tactics here, we're going to try and slow them down. I would advise taking out anyone who has the most turn meter there. We're obviously going to try and stop them from moving. Another sled here from Aladdin. That's the general tactic. If you're not going to go for whoever has the highest turn meter, obviously it gets stuck behind a taunt ourselves there. Sully should be able to absorb all this damage. Then it hasn't come up yet, but a lot of these guys are going to be able to get offense up. It'll be that little symbol with the sword looking thing, and I always advise bringing up this buzzed spell for things like this, it's not exactly a taunt, but it's another target, and the AI tends to go after him. So you'll protect your main character a little more there. So this is pretty straightforward. Like I said, you just go after whoever has the highest turn meter and take this team down as quickly as possible. Okay, even though Sully had blind on him, they will apply this debuff called blind, as you saw above Sully, and now I've got it on Buzz here, is that little eye with the line through it. It'll mean that you are 50% more likely to be evaded when you attack. And all the hyenas will continue to put that debuff on you throughout this event. But pretty straightforward. We're going to be able to take care of these hyenas pretty quickly here. They do seem to have a little bit of a higher health pool as expected. We're about 4 tiers up in the Wild Cavern section, phase 1 of the event. So let's get this done and then we will move on. Big hit from Aladdin, and as we're talking about, there it is. As you can see on that hyena, he's got the offense up. Luckily, not many of them had it for this particular battle for me. So this was nice and easy. Hopefully you're gonna get the same luck I did going through the event. Alright, come on, Duke Kaboom for the win. Always good. I don't know if you've noticed, but he does actually do about 5 different tricks when he comes into the battle there, so it's always fun seeing what he gets up to. And in the Vile Cavern. Okay, so obviously if you've gone as far as you can go, you're just going to hit auto win. You can refresh this event. This is unlike the last Scrooge McDuck event where it was a limited per day. You can refresh. That'll double each time you refresh. So if you are flush with crystals, if you want to go and check out my video, link up above on how to get yourself a bunch of free crystals, you will be able to progress a lot faster. If not, then as we say, always don't worry. The event will come around again and it will remember where you got to, and you will slowly progress and gain all the shards and tokens you need to level up these characters. So there you go. That is where we hit our ceiling for the Vile Cavern level 5. So I guess what I'm going to do is auto win this tier and see how many Rafiki tokens I can get out of it. I just got the 1 there. Not great. I actually need quite a few more to get up. Even if I hit refreshes, I'm not sure I'm going to get that far. So then you'll head over into the Boneyard. This is phase 2, where hopefully you'll have unlocked yourself a Rafiki, and then you will be able to participate here and try and gain your token for Simba. So I think last time I got up to here, and as you can see, you need a star level 3 Rafiki to get into this tier. So as far as I can go in the Boneyard, it's going to be these 2. I'm not going to auto win this. I am going to show you what a battle here looks like. Phase 2, the Boneyard. This is a good tip that you may or may not miss. If you read the info, it says defeat Bone Skull Hyena. What that means is not he's the main threat or target. In a way, he is actually. If you take him out, all of the hyenas go down. You automatically win the battle, unlike the last one where it specifically said defeat all enemies. So if we go into battle on here, we will have to be taking in Rafiki. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mickey in as well instead of Buzz. I haven't played with him a lot, so this should be a bit of fun. Phase 2, here we go. Does seem to be a little slow loading today. Here we go. Okay, so this one has 2 stages to it. You just need to get through some more of these hyenas again. It should be fairly easy for us to do here. I'm going to try and save your better attacks for later in the next stage, because you want to chop down this bonehead hyena as fast as possible. So, okay, we got a taunt up. Let's just get rid of him as fast as possible and see if we can get to that guy who has the offense up. Alright. Nice little zappity zappity from Ariel there. Take him down. He's got the least amount of life. And get on through to this boss stage 2. Rafiki and his stick there. Okay, Bone Skull Hyena. This is where you were going to get the advantage of taking him down first. If you just chop this guy down, all these other hyenas are going to fall over, lay down, and that is the stage done. So, let's see, I'm not even going to use my spells. I'm just going to try and get rid of this taunt here to demonstrate what happens when you take out their leader. Okay, not sure this does a dispel or not. Nope, let's just take him out. You know what? Ariel's big zappity zappity will... Oh, he evaded that as well. That was the thing, that's the blind. That's... Okay, here we go. We should be able to attack the leader now. So that blind is really annoying. I see even a big special move there, and it... Okay, we're running into the same problem here. Alright, let's just get Sully's taunt up. And try and... AoE, there you go. See, Mickey's AoE managed to take out the Bone Skull Hyena, and they all went down. So maybe it is actually a good idea to bring in some more AoE characters in here, like Mickey. Aladdin, obviously, he's got that carpet ride thing that shoots through. Hopefully the taunt is on the same layer. But it is as simple as that. You take out the leader there, the Bone Skull Hyena, and the rest fall, and we get some extra Simba shards. Let's do one more here. And just the one. It's going to be a slow grind trying to get Simba up to speed. So after the Boneyard, you get the final showdown, and now, yes, you can access this without needing a whole bunch of those keys. So where did I get to here? I got into the final showdown and got as far as needing a 3-star Rafiki and Simba, so that's where I top out. So here, defeat the empowered Scar. This is going to be exactly the same as the Bonehead Hyena, except this time you can take out Scar and he will automatically take everyone down with him. So let's go into this battle. The final showdown, level 2. I think we're going to want an AoE to try and get at Scar, so we'll take Buzz out for Mickey. And obviously you're going to need to take Simba and Rafiki in with you. So let's go challenge Scar. Alright, we are on the edge of this ominous looking cliff. This may be the edge that Scar threw Mufasa off. Poor Simba. Okay, he is in stealth when you get into this battle, so affected character cannot be targeted by enemies if other characters are available, which means we cannot directly hit Scar. However, if you do take him down, as we've discussed, all of the rest of the team will go down too. So this is where we want our AoEs to come into play. There you go. This should do it. We use this mass AoE spell here. Probably going to take out all the team on its own, but if you are not at this level, because the first 2 tiers are probably going to be quite easy, but if you don't have characters ranked up, you're going to want to do as much AoE as possible. If Scar goes down, they all go down. And it's as simple as that. Take out Scar, the rest of the pack go down. You get yourself a nice 10,000 of these event coins you can open up chests with. So let's back out here. Alright, so 10,000 at a time. So obviously if you want to open more of those chests, you can refresh this again once you use up your battles. I'm going to use mine up. So one thing to note in these events, when you max out this, it says remaining. If you look at this in all of the stages, you've got 40,000 remaining here, and you get 10,000 of these coins per completion. Once that goes down to 0, you will no longer be able to get any more of those coins, whether you battle it or you auto it. So what you want to do is, if you can't progress any further, don't waste your battle on a stage here that has this showing as 0, no remaining, because you won't get any. So go backwards even, and you'll probably have more left over there instead of wasting your attempts. That is the way you're going to maximize your tokens on this. You can also request an attempt from your club. You can only do 1 of those a day, so that'll give you an extra attempt here. But like I said, make sure you are doing it on a stage that still has these tokens remaining, so you actually get something out of it. Once those are zeroed and you can't go any higher, well then go ahead and just auto it on the highest one here, because obviously the side rewards like the gold coins and the level up potions are going to be worth more on the higher stages. So I think we should have got ourselves a good amount of these coins now. So we should be able to go over the store, the events packages, and we have 2 lots. So let's see if we can get Rafiki up so we can clear some of the highlights. This is what you get out of these new chests. I haven't seen these either. Like I said, they changed the event recently, so, or for this go around. So a little lower level here. 1 star token, Simba, bunch of gold coins, and 1 Rafiki as well. So you get a total of 6 cards there. And let's open our next one, see if we get any better drops. One Fire, 1 Rafiki, 4 Scar Shards, so that's a lot better. And more level up potions. Coins. Okay, so not bad for opening up these chests. What is the drop rate on these? So you got Scar tokens, 10. The odds of actually getting... Okay, so you're most likely to get 4. So I guess I was a little unlucky in the first chest. And then 3. And then the likelihood of getting the 10 is very, very sad looking, 0.5%. And for some reason, getting 9 is even less of a percentage. So I guess you've got a better chance of getting 10 than you do 9. Not that it's a big deal, because either of those are probably not going to happen. But if you do, let me know, comment down below and tell me how lucky you got with opening your Lion King chests. So there you go, that is the Lion King event as it stands now. It's a little bit of an update. It's a kind of mashup of how the Mulan thing works and how your regular events, it looks like, are going to work from here on out. It looks like they're going for some consistency, which is nice. So I guess you're always going to be earning coins or tokens towards opening these chests, and at least you will be able to progress and get a few of each every time the event rolls around. So this one's a little longer today, but we wanted to have a little more of an in-depth look into how the new event works. Hopefully it was useful for you guys, new players, and for you veterans. Those are the differences which you probably figured out for yourself. Hope everyone's doing well, keeping safe. I think tomorrow we're gonna go and get those genie tokens and unlock him. We put it off today in favor of doing this new event. But Jasmine's going up and the genie's coming out of the bottle. But until next time, as always, my friends, thanks for stopping by, and keep on playing games, and I will see you next time you have your head in the clouds.